Hey guys, Dave from the Centurions Review. I have StarQuest Galactic Combat in the 22nd Century from Operational Studies Group here. It was published in 1979. Operational Studies Group made a few micro games. The other ones I've tried are pretty good, so hopefully this one is too. Blurb on the back of the box says StarQuest is a game of interstellar combat as the spaceships of from 2 to 6 players move and fight around an unexplored star system. To survive, players must learn the most effective ways to accelerate and decelerate their spaceships, how to launch and evade missiles, how to deal with powerful gravity field of the star itself, and when to risk a return to hyperspace. And then it just lists the components. This sounds kind of cool because I just finished playing Steve Jackson's Triplanetary, which they re-released, and sounds like it may have some similarities to it. I won't know until I read the rules, but anyhow, if you want to hear about Triplanetary, I'll have posted a review of that later this week. There's a game from Steve Jackson I really liked. It's a reboot of a game from, I think it was originally printed in 1973. In 1981 or 83, but anyhow, that's that game. Let's go back to this one. So it includes some counters. Counters back in those days weren't as beautiful as the counters that they print now, but they're functional. It's got some generic marking counters for acceleration, recharge, and then there's 6 here for starships. Let's zoom in on that. Yeah, the starship symbol seems kind of weird, but whatever. Got missiles, all sorts of stuff. So here's the plot sheets. Obviously, you make a photocopy of that before playing the game. And let's look at the rules. Rules are 4 pages, which is nice. And it's got an explanation of the units and sequence of play, plot phase, plot execution phase, and energy recharge phase. So I assume movement and combat, I would assume, occurs in the plot execution phase. That's just a guess. And it's talking about how to do hyper jumps. That's cool. And normal movement. Now it's talking about combat, how missiles detonate, and the star and its gravity field. That's cool. It uses gravity. Triplanetary uses gravity too, so that's nice. This is pretty impressive because a lot of these old Starship games had the rule books were usually a lot longer than 4 pages, so it's kind of cool they were able to fit the whole game on 4 pages. And it doesn't look excessively condensed either, so it's probably low complexity. Nothing wrong with that. I play a lot of high complexity games, and let me tell you, after playing some of these high complexity games, you're really happy to try something that's a little bit easier to learn and a little bit easier to play. Alright, this looks like this here has the map inside. This looks pretty good for, actually I'd say really good for 1979. 1979, that time period, they had a lot of the maps in these micro games looked awful, like Metagaming, which was, I think most of their games were actually from the early 80s. Most of those had either black and white maps, or they had like something like they'd have a white, black, and red map or something, so this looks far better than a lot of the micro game maps from that time period. Energy level tracks, looks like 1 for each player. And you record your acceleration and whatever recharge means in this game. I don't know if that's recharging weapons or what, but I paid $10 for this, I think, on eBay, plus like $3.95 shipping, so I feel like this is going to be a good use of the $10 plus shipping I spent. So anyhow, when I get a chance to review it, I will post a review on my website. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click like on the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a good evening.